chat.
Hey, hey, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great.
Looking clean as always.
All right, thank you very much.
I
Right
was
back at you.
so funny. I was gonna wear a jacket, and and it's almost the same color. Pasta.
Hey, there you go. There you go.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
there it is. Yes. There we go. There we go.
hold on, Miles. Hold on a second.
There we go. Now we're going.
You know, help me put the jacket on. No, I'm kidding. All right,
That's hilarious.
because I thought oh clean,
Boom.
but now
Very fresh.
not to be.
Very fresh. I love it. I love it.
What's up? How are you, man?
Oh, dude, I'm good, man. I'm doing good, and I couldn't be happier. And what about you, man? You doing good?
I'm doing good.
Good.
We're just kind of coming out of the isolation times, and
Yep.
life is moving forward, and so much of your life is moving. But even when you were in isolation, I mean, you and your girlfriend were still, producing videos, exercising to like 500,000 people.
We were trying. We were trying. We have a hard time just not doing anything. We're always on the go, always doing things and traveling and this and that. And when COVID first hit, it was a little hard at first because everything kind of just stopped, and we had to kind of just accept that. But then you got to we get creative and we adapt and we figure out what's possible, what we can do, what we can't do, and just try and make do. And we just tried to make it happen.
Right. What did you learn about yourself during those times?
Yeah, well, you know what I learned, and it actually it was a good thing. I learned that sometimes it actually is a good thing to just slow down a little bit and to take a second and to breathe and to kind of take a bird's eye view on everything. Because I have been constantly go go go, and don't get me wrong, I love it, and I don't regret anything that I've ever done. I love working, I love doing this, but sometimes I don't take time to just appreciate the little things. And COVID. And the quarantine and everything, isolation opened that up for me, and I'm really glad about that. So I know there were a lot of bad things coming out of COVID, but there were some positive things as well.
Right. Well, Miles, you've been going since you were 3 years old. You've been dancing in your mom's studio. I mean,
Yep.
at some point you gotta take a chill pill.
Yeah, I gotta take a chill pill. That's right.
You
Yeah.
gotta step back and look at it. Well, I think the good thing is too is that you could recognize that as well, because for some people, they would still keep pushing.
Yeah.
Obviously, you obviously recognize this, so that's positive.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah, let's talk about you came up with this banging single, Sweat.
Thank you.
And it was like you were getting some serious attitude there. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just about sweating. You were just like
Yeah.
you were just putting out. This was like putting out a whole Myles vibe, a whole
Yeah.
you know
100%.
yeah. So this is something you obviously thought about because you.
Hmm.
Well, what was it? You tell me when the single when you put the single together.
Yeah, of course, of course. Yeah. So with this particular single, I was really, really excited to get this one out in particular. My team and I have been working on music for quite some time, and it's been almost like since before Sweat. It was almost 8 months before I had released any music. And so we wanted to get back to the drawing board and really level up the music, and put out something that was, something really special, something even better than what I've ever done before. So we got to work, and then COVID hit. And then I still wanted to put out something. I wanted to put out some music for the people. I wanted to put out something to hopefully inspire and motivate people to stay healthy and to stay happy. And Sweat kind of fit that realm, because when I was making the record, I was kind of just thinking about, like what I like to do, and that's to train and to stay healthy. And I'm always like healthy body, healthy mind, and that's a big part of my life. And that record kind of is in that world. And I thought, what better than to drop this record right now to hopefully help inspire some people to get moving again, even if it's just in the house. And I'm glad that we got a major label on board to drop it as well. And it kind of just all came together, and it felt just like the right fit to put out during this time. So yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, and it's great. It's and I think the other thing is too. I don't think you could have casted anybody else. I don't think you could have come to your girlfriend, Briar, and said, I think I'm going to cast Lorraine.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, it was kind of, yeah.
Trouble.
Yeah, exactly. I would have got in trouble. Yeah.
So, and also, congratulations, because you was it yesterday, just released the acoustic version.
I did, yes. I just put out the acoustic version to it. That's another thing. Like when it comes to music, I've been playing, music or doing music for a long time. I'm a classical pianist, guitar, drums. I love making music, and I love making different styles of music. When it comes to even my music in general, I never stick to one genre. I mean, I have arsenals of songs in the bank right now that I've been working on, and they're all different styles. And I just love doing that because I love music. And so with Sweat, when it came to, wanting to make the acoustic version, I was kind of like, let's change this up, switch it up, kind of change the whole vibe to it. And that's what I love about music. You really can do whatever you want with it.
And it's true because, when I heard there's going to be an acoustic version, I'm like, I'm still like,
How does that go?
pumping 250,
Yeah. Yes.
thing. And I'm like,
Yeah.
how is he going to chill me out?
How is it going to show that? Yeah.
Definitely, you definitely did the acoustic your version to some justice. So nice
I
job.
appreciate that. Thank you, man.
So it doesn't stop from there, and you're obviously, I mean, so much is happening for you, during these times, and and the good thing is you're humble. I like that about you.
Why? Thank you, man.
And you have a nice jacket. So
there we go.
but let's talk about your girlfriend as well.
Yeah.
Because I read that one of the things is you were in one of the most, I don't know if it's the most popular couples or one of the couples to to look out for. There's a lot of attention surrounding you guys. Plus, you did the world was it the world of dance?
Yeah.
So much in terms of the dancing level, right?
Yeah. No. So yeah. First off, I mean, Briar is she's just to die for. She's the most amazing person, and she inspires and motivates me more than anything. We've been together for almost 5 years now, but we've been working together for almost 7+ years now. So we've known each other for quite some time, and she always keeps me on my toes, and we push each other too, and that's what's so amazing about the relationship because, and a lot of people say that a relationship in the same business is kind of hard to do and it doesn't really work out. But I can say that our relationship is the most healthy, amazing thing ever. And that's because we understand our industry. We understand what we have to do, and we support each other, and we push each other. And that's why it's so amazing. And we bounce ideas off each other, even when it comes to my music videos or even whatever she's doing. And she's always busy too. She's always doing her own thing. She's killing it. But it really is just, it's so easy with us. And that's what I love about it.
When the two of you dance together, or you're going to, choreograph a piece together, how does that connection happen? I mean, obviously you have to physically do the moves and everything else.
Yeah.
But, but what comes out in terms, there must be obviously a super level of more connection because of, obviously you guys are a couple, but, when you're putting it together, did you ever surprise yourselves in terms of like, wow, like we actually did this?
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, I think because there's a sense of trust and loyal there that when we are creating something, there's that kind of confidence that we have in each other that we can really go there with it. We don't have to we're not nervous about trying a different move or trying something. We always are really, really open. I think that's because of our relationship and how well we know each other. That a lot of times, like some really special things get created when we are choreographing or working together. But it really, like I was saying before, like the best way I can explain how we work together is just easy because it's just we both are on the same page. We just understand things. We understand even when we're doing music videos. It's just like it's a breeze. It's super smooth. Like when we did Sweat, we literally got in the gym and we just like it's being in gym. We've been in gym since we were 3 years old. We know how it rolls. We know how we both work, and we kind of just went with it. It was done quick, and the video really came together. And that's just I give full kudos to just how easy and natural it is with Briar. So, yeah. Cool.
Now we've got to talk about the next step.
Of course.
Because I got hip to it because my sons were like always thought I'm like, guys, what are you watching? And
yeah.
they were deep,
Nice. Yeah.
But girl probably doesn't want to get busted like that, but like they were deep, and then the cousins would come over, and then it was like a whole next step fest.
Oh, thing. Yeah, yeah, nice. That's awesome.
But
Yeah, the next step has been the most amazing experience, and I've been a part of it since season one. I started just when I finished Billy Elliot musical on Broadway. I kind of went right into the TV show, and it's been such a crazy journey with that show from filming to touring around the world with it. We've literally toured all over the world doing live shows, and that's some of the most amazing. I love touring because I love meeting fans and performing, and so being able to do that from the show has just been incredible. And then of course meeting a lot of amazing dancers and actors, and then of course meeting Briar. So it was yeah. It's next step's incredible.
How do you balance it? Because acting, singing, producing, there are ups. There's some incredible highs, and then I'm sure there's got to be some incredible lows.
Oh
How,
my God, yeah.
how do you balance that?
Of course, yeah. Yeah, as you said, there are definitely a lot of highs and there's a lot of lows, but I think the highs are addicting. You know what I mean? And it's the results, and when you push through the hard stuff and you get to the good stuff, it's so rewarding. And most importantly, I really love what I do. There's no doubt in my mind, like this is exactly what I love to do, and because of how much I love it, regardless of how much bullshit or whatever comes into play, like I love this so much that regardless, it doesn't matter. And I really truly believe that it's important to be happy, and you got to love what you do, because I live by this: success without fulfillment is the ultimate failure. And I truly believe that you have to be fulfilled in whatever you're doing. And I love what I do. So the lows, like it doesn't really bother me too much.
Right. I'm speaking of a high. I mean, you can't get any better than working with Steven Spielberg.
Yes, sir.
Come on. I mean, you're doing the remake of
West Side Story.
I mean, first and foremost, I mean, Steven Spielberg. I mean, what was it like just working with him as one of the most incredible directors of our time?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, every time I think about West Side Story and making the movie, I get stumped for words, because it was the most insane, amazing experience probably of my life. And Steven Spielberg is the most genuine, down to earth, true legend human you can possibly imagine. I learned a lot from him, and he always took the time to talk and tell us stories about his movies and give us tips and advice throughout the entire shoot. And he didn't need to do that, but he always did. He was always that type of person. And I thought that was so cool. Everyone from the cast to the crew, true professionals. That whole experience I'm going to cherish for the rest of my life, for sure. I'm really excited for people to see the film.
And is it still coming out around December?
Yeah, December 18th, 2020. There's still the hard release on it. Of course, anything can happen with what's going on in the world. But as of right now, it's still a go.
Right. Okay. Now to come back to the music, I'm going to put you on the spot. Okay. People have got a bit of sweat. They got the acoustic version as well. Okay. Because you say you work on a lot of music. So is the album in the can? Is it you looking out, sign the dotted line for promo?
Yeah.
What's going on? Because people want it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So, well, definitely we've been working on a lot of music, and I could definitely say that we probably have albums worth of music ready to go, but we are actually working on an album or EP. And so we're planning on what that is, but that will be coming out actually probably within the next 4 or 5 months. We're just working out a couple logistics, but there's no shortage of music, and it's definitely going to be coming out because I want it to get out. I want people to hear it. I really enjoy making music, and I enjoy having people listen to it if they like it. And so we have lots of music coming, and there will be an EP or album coming out soon.
Now, you're also a producer. So do you actually produce a demo, then take it to someone else, or
Yeah.
work on a collab vibe?
Yeah. So a bunch of different things kind of come into play, and this is also another reason why I love music, because you can go in any direction of it. But usually with the music, I'll start a record on a rough demo vibe, and pitch to the team, and then if we want to, sometimes we'll bring another writer on board, and we'll turn it into something special, or sometimes I'll finish it, or we'll bring another producer on board, and we'll kind of turn it into something really cool. And that's what I love. I love collaborating with different people, because I might have one idea and then he might have another idea, and you put them together and it's something pretty crazy. And so in particular, Sweat, I had worked on with two other fantastic musicians, Ali Sumalius and Marty Martino. And it just turned into something really, really cool. I had a rough demo of the record, Sweat, and we went into the session, and we kind of just formed this really, really cool version, and that's what the Sweat, that's where it came from. So yeah, it's a collaborative. It's always different every time.
All right. Now, one thing you did talk about earlier was the fact that there has been a bit of a change, with you in terms of what you wanted to put out, musically, and even people, I think people's perception of you, you may have wanted to change, because at one point I read posted, they saw the video of Sweat, and he goes, "Oh, I think Myles swore." Did you swear on the track or something?
Yeah, I did. I did swear in the track. Yeah, I did.
Did you freeze?
I did.
Hello?
Sorry, did I just freeze? Did it just freeze? Can you hear me?
Oh, I think you. Yeah, hold on a second. No, you
Can you hear me?
Froze there. So like, I just.
You can hear me?
Freeze?
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Yeah. So I did
You,
I did swear in the track.
What you want?
And let me know if I'm freezing or whatever. But yeah, I did swear in the track, and we were kind of considering this music as kind of like a Myles 2.0, and we kind of wanted to bring the heat with it, and make something kind of edgy, and change it up, kind of throw a curveball to everybody. That's what I love to do with music. Oh,
Yeah,
and
you have every right to. Come on, All right.
Say that one more time. Say that one more time.
I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
Oh,
okay,
no.
So
Gave it freezing.
Oh, now I froze.
Sorry, man. Oh, no.
Okay. All right. So let's. Well, Myles, when you unfreeze, we're gonna get to a section called.
I think we're good.
I know, right? The Myles. What's your favorite Steven Spielberg movie?
Jurassic Park. Can't go wrong.
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park.
Okay.
I mean, he's made a lot of legendary movies, but from E.T. to Saving Private Ryan, but I'm gonna go with Jurassic Park because it's at the top of my head.
All right, cool. Okay, so we're gonna get not that one. Let's get to we're gonna get to this one. Okay, Myles, what the heck is this? Like, come on.
The real, yeah.
Myles, and you're doing your song, but Myles, what is? Please explain this to me.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Smile. You're smiling. Even breathe. Look at that.
I know. I know. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Yeah. You know what's funny about that is you know what's funny about that is that's honestly just me messing around, and I love just messing around, and my mom was actually filming that video, and I was just like, hey, film this, and then I just started doing this thing, and I don't know, messing around.
Great way to mess around, Myles. Okay. Okay. We're almost gonna get through this, Myles, because we just keep freezing. Okay, a couple more.
Cool.
What does the word grind mean to you?
The word grind, to me, means to work hard, and to work consistent, and to never give up. Really, that whole word is it means a lot to me. So that's kind of, I would say that sums it up for me.
Okay. Now this, you're not going through this at this point in your life, Myles. But when your 8-pack fades away,
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
that's for some people. Like like trust me, I had like an 8-pack. Miles, you wouldn't even want to know about it. So for the out there, where their 8-pack has been cushioned by another layer.
Right.
How give the fellas out there and the ladies some level of supportive exercise to bring back those
Bring
abs.
back the abs.
Yes,
Okay, well, you know what I will say. You know what I will say is, when it comes to anything exercising, in particular the abs, the basics will always do you justice. Always go back to the basics. Even just a basic crunch, I'm telling you, no matter what your age is, no matter what it is, the basics are always the best. Go back to the basics and remember and just grind. You got to work. You got to stay consistent because that's how you're going to get it back. That's what I would say to that.
Okay, how many sit-ups do you do a day?
How many sets do I do a day? Well, it does vary depending on the workouts. I'm usually training 3 times a day, 3 different workouts, but usually I try and pump out at least 100 sit-ups a day.
Okay, yeah. Well, okay, I'm good. I usually do 101.
There you go. There you go.
Okay, fun. Okay, which one of these studios would be your number one place? Would it be a movie studio, recording studio, or what's my other one? Movie studio. Huh? Oh, dance studio.
Okay. Okay, this is a hard one because all 3 of those places I would live in if I could. But I think okay, right now for me it's definitely tied between a recording studio and a movie studio. I probably a movie studio, and I would put a portable recording studio in it. So there, just to switch up, just to kind of get around the box there. Yeah.
Oh, you see that? Look at you, eh? Trying to get
That's what
smart.
I'd do.
Trying to get smart over here.
That's right.
My question. No, good answer. Good answer. Okay, last one now. This is the last quick 6. We're at number 6, and we're gonna go here. Okay, Miles, like what's this? Miles, explain this. Miles, what's this?
The handstand.
No, explain this. Okay, Miles. Like we need to go by, you just can't sit down on the edge of the bed, take off your trousers,
To the trousers.
off your sweat, and just put them in, fold them up, and put them away like a good cat.
That is so funny.
Show people that I can do a handstand and not
And
drop
take
my.
your pants out. I gotta be honest with you. I gotta be honest with you here. That particular video, like taking pants off in a handstand, was probably one of the hardest things I've had to do, like stunt wise. Like that was probably take like 25. I'm not gonna lie. Like I put out the good take, but that was like take 25 or something. I'm not gonna lie, that it was hard to do.
Look, you know what though, Miles? I don't care whether it take 100. You still did it. I mean, you still took off your with a handstand.
With a handstand. Taking it off. That's funny, man. Yeah.
You know what? We're gonna wrap. We're gonna wrap up here. Once again, I want to let everyone know that they can obviously check out the acoustic version of Sweat, and they can also check out the video of Sweat. Just want to wish you all the best, continued success, because you possess something and you give an energy to a lot of people. And that's and I hold that down as a positive vibe, because you can tell people feed off of that positive energy that you have. So.
Thank you very much, man. I really, really appreciate that, and I really appreciate your time, and let's do this again soon, man. It was a lot of fun.
All right, cool. All right, stay blessed.
You too, man. Take care. Cheers.
One love. Peace.
Peace.